I got a feeling that may have been especially for our superstar all the way in downtown Glasgow. John Ricey, if you're watching, welcome to the show. Marika and me are on parade in the downtown Kato Paphos Harbour. She's hoping not to fall in, or perhaps she's dreaming to fall in, because of course it is rather humid. That's the Paphos Harbour in the distance, and we're going to welcome you to come with us for a little walk. Well, hello and welcome back, and thanks for coming back. We're in the downtown Kato Paphos Harbour, and we'd like you to come and see what's going on. But before we do, I'm going to introduce you to possibly the most beautiful woman, not possibly, definitely the most beautiful woman in the world. And of course her name is Miss Ochin Gracidia Labouf.
Hello everybody, how nice to see you again and again. And I was going to fall down in the bunch of seaweeds.
Are you coming off that wall? Well, she's going to dance along the wall, that's for sure. Dayman, if you're watching, I've asked you before, what do you think of that new outfit? There it is, a new skirt with an underskirt as well to protect her modesty. A new top and a new belt. All that's missing is the earrings. We're in the downtown Kato Paphos Harbour, and I think she's going to go for a dismount very, very soon, or perhaps we're going to walk along the wall all the way into the harbour area. Are you coming down?
No.
My goodness. You can't take her anywhere. If you want to dance on a wall in downtown Kato Paphos Harbour, this is that wall to do it on. That is good. Come on, Chucky. Chucky Norris and of course Jackie Chan is coming to town very, very soon indeed. It's not hot, it's humid. If you're wondering what the weather is, perhaps if your name is Miss Dawn, you've got a husband called Mr. Sean. You've got a very, very clever dog called Sir Bobo, and he's got a little friend that helps him carry out his capers. And of course her name is Lady Daisy, and she's a very nice little pussycat. Well, what are they guilty of? They're not guilty of anything, to be honest. What they do is go and hunt down the little channel known as Marika and Me, and they click through to our About page and they find the Buy Me a Coffee platform. That's what they do. And of course they go and buy us a coffee or two to say thank you for mentioning them now and again. And of course if you want a birthday mention, an anniversary mention, or a special video for you, all you got to do is hunt us down on the Buy Me a Coffee platform, buy us a coffee or two, and guess what? That video will be coming especially for you. Let's go and have a word with the hairiest and the sexiest man in the world, and his name is Mr. Yanis. Yasu Gumbaro. Have you been busy? Is that a girlfriend you're phoning, or your wife? Girlfriend or wife?
No, I want to eat something.
Are you going to eat? Wait, are you phoning the Spartacus again?
Yes, I like.
I tell you what, it's very good, isn't it?
You try that?
I've been, and it's very, very good indeed.
I tell you, before he worked chef, he stopped. He won't open own business because he's chef. He knows
how to do it. And we've just come past now, and he is very, very busy.
I know, because tasty. It's not busy, tasty.
It's tasty.
You must to make something to be tasty. If you have tasty, people is coming.
So, what does Mr. Yanis do in his spare time when he's not eating chicken or pork souvlaki? Well, he likes to promote the living daylights out of every boat trip that the world has ever seen, especially the ones in the downtown Kato Paphos Harbour. So if you want to go on the super jumbo glass bottom cruise for 90 minutes and have all the fun and games that those guys did, this has got to be that special boat trip for you. There's swimming, there's snorkeling, there's all sorts of things going on. So come and see Yanis, have a coffee, have an ice cream with him, and he'll make sure that you get a special deal. He's got the Dimitris Char boat as well. That's a Blue Lagoon tripping boat, and there's even a barbecue on there especially for you. He also dibbles and dabbles in Stevie's Jeep Safari, one of the greatest Jeep safaris in the whole of Cyprus. And of course you can go and find him on TripAdvisor and all those kind of things and read those reviews, and I promise you that that's one of the best Jeep Safari companies in the world. You've got the Blue Lagoon cruises, and you've got the Venus Sea cruises, and you've also got, if you want to go on a private fishing trip, the Kingfisher 3-hour trip, 10 till 1 or 2 till 5. And they guarantee that they're going to catch something especially for you. If there's no fish in the sea, they're going to chuck Mr. Yanis in, and you can hook him in with a bit of pork souvlaki, and he'll take a bite out of you when he lands, that's for sure. Thanks, Yanis. We wish you a great night, and we hope you enjoy. Are you having chicken or pork?
I ordered, but he don't answer.
He doesn't answer. He's too busy. He'll phone you back. He'll probably have one of each. Yanis is a superstar. Sometimes he can be a bit grumpy, don't get me wrong, and the weather plays a part in that. But he's a nice guy. Known him for many, many years. And his job is to sell boat trips. So please, if you want a boat trip, come and see Mr. Yanis.
Do you know what we were talking, by the way, against you, against camera? We were talking that he said there is no humidity. I said, well, it's humid for me and I'm all wet. To be honest, I feel like I'm pissed on my own self. But
It's all gone tits up again.
But
That's
you
for
know
sure.
what he said? If you have any perfume on you, it means don't never ever put perfume when on summertime when you're going out. What relation?
Is it? I don't know.
Can be related.
I think humidity affects people in different ways. I hate humidity, I really do. But talking about perfume, I've got some nice squirty, smelly stuff on me today, and I'd like to thank the superstar that gave it to me as a gift, Lord Richie. Thank you very, very much indeed. And of course, a big thank you to Lady Zuzka for coming to Paphos.
Do
you like it?
I loved it.
It's the smell of a...
Yes, Mr. Paul used to have many, many perfumes. He loves it. And of course we all do. We try different things. But it never happened for him to have this very Jaguar.
The smell of a Jaguar. There we go. And it's getting all ready for the arrival of the new car, because one or two people do know that a new car has been bought and it's coming onto the channel in the next couple of weeks, and hopefully you're going to like it, because I'm in love with it. I know there's one or two people who aren't going to like it because it's a Jag. Now, if you're looking for somewhere great to have something to eat, possibly the best restaurant is the King's. Yes, that's good, Barrow.
King's Restaurant. You can make a booking online if you want King's Restaurant. You can check on Google or TripAdvisor. Please put us a like on the channel, subscribe, put the bell notification on.
Have you bought a new car yet? Have you bought a new car? Or are you still in your mum's car?
Not yet.
Not yet. He's still driving around in his mother's SL. What a kind mother. That's what I'm going to say. It's a beautiful car, by the way. They only buy Mercedes, and his mum is one of the partners in the restaurant. Sisters, two sisters, and a brother, and a father, obviously. But here we are, talking about one of the sisters. She's here. How are you doing?
I'm good, and you?
Busy?
Busy.
Hot? Not
Very,
so bad.
very humid.
Yeah, humid.
Oh,
Humid. There he is,
minute.
the best waiter in the world, Mr. Lucas. Look at the food. Look at that. Look at that, live on camera. Come on, can I have a quick look? Look at that. And I promise not to steal anything. But look at that.
This is the first round of the fish meze. The fish meze is 3 rounds. It's a variety of 14 different seafood plates with a big Greek village feta salad and the zanziki, daheni, darama hummus, the Cyprus style dish. Chicken kebab, sardines.
How much is it per Is it for one person or two?
For minimum 2 persons.
And how much is it?
It's 28 per person.
28 per person.
16 plates.
16 plates of food, especially made for you. 28 euros, not a lot of money, and all you got to do is put a drink on top of that. That's going to be a very, very reasonable bill indeed. King's Restaurant, possibly the best restaurant in Kato Paphos Harbour. The next one we straight into is Theo's Restaurant, and this is a renowned restaurant, and people come here time and time again. Lord Richie and Lady Zuzka come to Paphos pretty much every year, and they always make 1 or 2 appointments in this restaurant. All the staff know them well, and as does this man. This is Andreas.
Because the occasion is trying to finish, I have more time to talk to you, my friend. This is the time that people come to Theo's Restaurant. First to see me, second for the lovely food, and third to see this lovely lady.
Oh my goodness, he's
who
proposing
made
again.
the biggest mistake in her life. But
There we are.
somebody has to be with you. Somebody.
Someone.
She feels sorry for you.
Yes, she
That's
does.
why.
That's right. Yes, I'm sure one of these nights he's going to propose live on camera.
No.
It's very fun,
He's a
you
star.
know.
I swear.
I know.
I see her more than my friend.
I
Respect.
know, Andreas, I know.
But somebody have to live with you.
Yes, someone has to live with me and put up with my, well, stealing of food and all those kind of things. Now, that's Theo's Restaurant. Just before we get to the next restaurant, let's show you the main entrance into the harbour area. This is where you come for a boat trip. Whatever it might be, this is where you come. And this one here is the big boys. They've got more boats than anybody else. So if you're looking for a special boat trip, Paphos Sea Cruises has got to be at the very, very top of your list. And the girl in charge tonight is the girl known as Sexy Roxy. Good evening.
How are
Good
you?
Barouette. You all right?
Yes.
Yeah? You're looking beautiful
So
as
hot
you.
tonight, yeah?
Humid, isn't it? Very, very humid. Busy?
Who?
You busy? No, busy.
Ah, busy, yeah, always.
Yes, there we are.
The
Always
boat
busy.
is out,
The big boy is out,
fully booked.
and it's fully booked. It was full to the rafters. There's no doubt about that. Let's get a look at their big TV set and see what's playing, especially for you. The Ocean Blue. That's one of their boats, and that's waiting especially for you up the wood staircase. These guys are having a great, great time, and I'm telling you, they're going to come out on the deck and look out across that blue, 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 blue Mediterranean Sea. Look at that. They're having a time of their lives. All that's missing is you. All their cruises are all-inclusive, food and drinks, dancing. Romancing is optional, obviously, but one thing's for sure, you're going to get a great, great time indeed. And their big boy on the block is called the Ocean Vision. That's the biggest boat in the Paphos Harbour, and that's a boat that's waiting especially for you. They've got some special offers on at the moment. There you go, €65 if you're a biggie, €32 if you're a littly, and that kicks off from 11 until 3. And that's the Ocean Vision super half day on a mega yacht with the underwater aquarium. Biggest slide, all inclusive. All you can eat, all you can drink, romancing, prancing and dancing and all those kind of things. And that's the boat in all its glory. You often see it in the background in our videos because that is the greatest boat trip in the world. And people come on it again and again and again and again. And guess what? The man in charge of the show is arriving as well. There he is in his new Mercedes. Mr. Tom is saying Yasu Gumbaru to you. Yasas Tom, how you doing?
My man,
How's your new car?
how are you?
Is it good?
Fine.
Yeah, you're letting your aircon out.
Yeah.
There he is. We'll let you get on with it because he's a very, very busy man indeed. That's his new Mercedes that was stolen in Stockton in North London quite recently. Put on a boat, the big Ocean Vision, and shipped out to Paphos. And of course he, changed the papers, and we had to twiddle around with the chassis plates and all those kind of things and put some zipper plates on it. And guess what? It's a very, very nice Mercedes that's now driving in and around Paphos. That's my little joke, by the way. It was a rumour many, many years ago that cars got stolen in England and shipped out to Cyprus. It's not true. They get shipped out to Greece, and then they come to Cyprus. Anyway, here we go. We're going to keep on going on our trek. Christina Booth is having a chat with the sexy Roxy, but the next restaurant on our list doesn't need much of an introduction. It's the oldest and probably the most famous restaurant in the harbour, if not the world, and it's called the Pelican Restaurant. And the man waiting to greet us is this chappie, the greatest, most famous man in the harbour.
You are the most famous,
no, you're more famous.
man in the harbour. After is the Pelican and after me.
Maybe. Well, you're famous. Do you know what you're famous for? For
What?
going into shops and buying T-shirts with
Cheap
the
t-shirt.
text. Well, they may not be cheap, but they've written the text upside down
Upside down, yeah. It's to be special, to be different.
to be special. What shoes got on tonight?
Your shoes.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look. They're cheap. They certainly are. That's Mr. Paul's shoes, live on camera. Only about €400, isn't it? So they're cheap.
Something like this.
The director in charge, the man who does a very good impersonation of Santa Claus. This is Director George, and he's a legend. Are you busy?
Always.
Yeah. Are you having a day off in the next few days to go up to the grapes?
I have a day off on Thursday.
On Thursday. And that's when you did your grapes, was it?
Yep.
Yeah. This man harvested, how many grapes did you harvest?
3,500 kilos.
3,000 kilos of grapes on his own. No, that would be a lie. You had some help.
Couple of people.
And then those grapes go to the Vasilius winery. So if they go and buy a bottle of Vasilian wine, they're probably going to buy your grapes.
We will drink that wine and we'll see.
Yes, we'll see. And this is a great superstar, by the way. This is the guy in charge of all the liquor sales in Harbour. How are you doing? You all right? Are you keeping him company? Keeping him out of trouble? Yeah? Keeping him out of trouble.
Yes.
That's what you want to do. That's the guy that's in charge of all of the booze. Now look at these gumbarus here. Look at these two. Look at these two idiots. How you doing, artist? You all right? Mohammed, how you doing? Where's my money? Where's my money? Where's my money? Oi, where's my money? Where's my money?
Idiots don't have money.
We have a little joke where every night they come here and they give me some money. And people watch, think it's like a mafia, and then of course I have to give it them back. But there we go. Pelican Restaurant on a truly, truly spectacality of an evening indeed. Mr. Musri's coming out with some great, great food, and look at that, it's waiting especially for you. Ahlen Osahlen. We got Bonsoir, he's waiting to say hello. Bonsoir, senor. You all right?
I'm good, and you?
Greatest smile in the world.
Thank you.
He really is, and the nicest man you're ever going to meet. His English is not perfect, but guess what? His French is. So if you can speak a bit of French, go and have a chat with him. We've got the boss himself having his dinner. He's with his wife, I think. So we'll just intrude slightly and say, yes, Askumbara. We know he's the boss because it's got boss written across his chest. Is the food good?
Yeah.
Or did you order it from Stevie's?
If I don't like it, I'm not going to.
I know, I'm only joking with you. I'm only joking. There is his beautiful wife. Look at that. She's shy, but she's a beauty. There's the son. Yes?
She's mine.
Yes, that's right. I've tried, and many other men have, but it doesn't work. She's only got eyes for the boss. There he is. Enjoy your meal. Enjoy your meal. Superstars at the Alamo Restaurant, and it is one of our favourite restaurants in the harbour. It's got a great vibe. If you want to watch sports, you can come here. And if you want a great ice cream, you know, there's no better place to come than the Gelato Alamo. There it is. All the ice cream is on show. You can come and have little samples if you want, if you're undecided. But I promise you, you're going to get something absolutely spectacular indeed. And there's one of our princesses, Princess Leia, or some people call her Maria, and she's a beauty, and she works unbelievably hard, and she makes sure that you get that special drink. And I tell you what, they've got a few. If you like a bit of pink gin, perhaps if your name is Lady Rachel, and you've got a Cheshire Cat grinning man in your life, a very good evening to you. Sir Jason. We're going to keep going because look, the most handsome man in the world is going, what's happening? What's happening? Yasu, we missed you. Yeah.
I was busy.
Now Nessie,
make sure everything is fixed.
Nessie's coming here in 2 weeks.
Yes.
And this is the woman that wants you.
Every woman wants me.
Everyone wants you. I know, because you're the most handsome man in the world. And a great friend as well. And on top of all that, look at that. On the side of his t-shirt, he's got written those two great words.
The best.
It is the best, isn't it? But you do sell Pepsi as well, which is terrible.
Yeah, Pepsi, Coca-Cola is like having comparing iPhone to, you know.
Cheap shit.
iPhone is Coca-Cola. Pepsi
It
is Samsung.
It's like comparing cheap shoes like Marina's wears to quality shoes like I wear. Look at that. A nice pair of feelers at 30 euros. Absolute bargain. Thanks, Emmanuel. We'll see you in a bit. The next restaurant doesn't need an instruction, but if you want a balloon to go in there, you could get one, obviously. This is Sail at the Castle. It's certainly the biggest restaurant in the harbour. It feeds an awful lot of people every single day, around about 300 on an evening service, so that's a lot of people. And there's a special steak, I promise you, waiting in there, or of course that special fish. All the guys have got special uniforms and smocks, and they've got a great menu, and the guys outside like to introduce it to you and make sure that you understand exactly what you're getting. That's the Blonde Beauty, and this is another guy that we call Bonsoir, and he is a legend on the downtown Kato Paphos Harbour. Yes, you're right, Bonsoir, doing well. And that's the boss himself, Mr. Mike, the director, and he likes to tend on his flock. There he's waving at us now in the background, but he likes to tend to his flock and make sure that everyone is happy and everyone's getting great service. Was it?
It's a little, sorry, it's a little bit quiet. I think I need some fuel in my throat.
A daiquiri, perhaps.
Daiquiri, I will decide. Anyway.
You will decide. Who did you like to drink daiquiris with the most?
Sorry, hi.
Hi, you all right?
We saw your videos on YouTube.
Right, thank you very much.
And we actually came to Cyprus.
Thank you very much. What's your name, sir?
Dea.
Dea.
Yeah, that's my family over there.
Do you want us to come over and say hello?
If you want.
If they don't mind, we'll come and say hello. Right, let's go straight into the Sail at the Castle. That's your plan?
Yeah.
Let's go and have a look. Go on, receive it. Go and say hello to everybody. We've been invited into Sail at the Castle, and we're going to say hello to some superstars on camera. Here we go. And we're going to destroy the place while we're here. How are you? What's your name?
I watched you before.
And what's your name, sir?
Satnam Singh.
Satnam Singh.
Yes.
What a great name. Great name.
Hiya,
My dear, what's your name?
Kapalta.
Kapalta. What a name. And your name?
Poonam.
Poonam.
Yeah, nice
My
to meet you.
goodness. Wow, they've all got great names. This watching Receivable Booth is not good enough. Whereabouts are you from?
London.
London. Are you having a good holiday?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes, wonderful holiday, thank you.
Yes, very much. Are you related? Are you husbands and wives?
Yes, family.
Yes?
My
That's
children,
your...
yes.
And these are your children? Aha! I thought so.
That's my wife, lovely
That's your wife. She looks like a beautiful wife.
Thank
she
you.
does indeed. Yes. Beautiful. You have a great holiday, and hopefully we'll see you again. Yes, I know. I did initially think that she was the daughter as well, but there we go. She's a lady that's beautiful and a lady with good genes, as I say. Perhaps she doesn't go to Primark, she goes to Marks and Spencer's. A little bit more upmarket, isn't it? The last restaurant on the block, and we thank each and every person that comes and says hello, by the way. We really, really do. The idea is not to make you a fool on camera. If I think after a few seconds or a few minutes that you feel a little bit uncomfortable, I will go away. The idea is to introduce you to the fold and try and make you feel very, very confident indeed. Gusivi,
why did I say
superstars.
so? Why did I say so? I said to the man, I thought it's one of your child.
Yes, he's a lucky man. There's no doubt about that.
I worried. Maybe I didn't.
No, he took it as a huge compliment.
Oh, okay.
Huge. He
I
did
hope
indeed.
so.
Yes. Because often people think that you're my daughter, which is a great, great compliment indeed. Now, Ooh La La is over here and he's talking to the boss. How do we know that he is the boss? Because it says boss on his t-shirt. That's Costa.
Every night we would say the same things. You are the boss.
No, you're the boss.
You are the boss.
And you're the Hugo of the boss.
You have the name.
You're an international boss, definitely. Are you busy?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes, still busy.
Now, do you think you're busy because of this man or not because of this man?
99%.
Yes.
You see?
And where's he gone? He snuck round the back.
Here.
That man.
He's my best friend.
The most famous man in the world in the downtown Kato Paphos
This is how
Harbour.
we say hello to each other.
Yes.
Me and Ulala are good friends, and he knows how we greet each other. Once we learned it, we continue in doing it because he knows how.
Now, Ooh La La, did you hear what he said? If I was you, I'd ask for a pay increase because he said you're the best in the world.
I wish.
Best in the world and his friend.
If I haven't worked here for about 8 years, and if you think I'm not good enough, then that's they have a problem.
Yeah, exactly. He is the best man in the whole of the downtown Kato Paphos Harbour. Please don't be intimidated by the guys that come over and ask you to come in. All we're trying to do is explain the menu, the restaurant, the drinks, and of course invite you into their restaurant. You don't have to go in, but if you'd like to, I'm promising you that they will treat you with great respect, and you'll always get a sensible bill. If you feel there's something wrong, don't forget to mention it. Don't just pay and walk away because it was never done intentionally. Stevie's Bar, possibly the best cocktail bar in the world. I'm going to say thanks for watching, and if you do like what you see, hit that like, click that subscribe, and perhaps come back for a little bit more of our madness. This is the downtown Kato Paphos Harbour in all of its spectacality, and that's Option Grosuvia Labouf.
You know, I heard that Mr. Henry saying I worked here for 80 years. This is my...
Eight.
Yes, but this is my ear. You know, my ears are very naughty. They can hear things in a different way. By the way, until we were walking, I swallowed a little fly.
A little fly?
I don't know why. They come in too close to my mouth, and then when I open my mouth and talk, and I swallow it. Anyways, I would like to tell you many things. We're really enjoying our walk. We wish you were here, all our dearest members of family. Thanking you for everything, your time, attention, hugest effort. Everything you do to us, we appreciate muchly. Mr. Simon, Mr. Jeremy, you know what I'm talking. It's your words. Loving you to bits and kissing you from the bottom of our two.
Don't forget to go through our About page where you could consider to buy us a copy or two on the Buy Me a Copy platform, and we thank you from the bottom of our two hearts. You can also help us out on Super Thanks and continue to keep coming back watching the little channel known as Marika and Me. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again very soon indeed.